Hello, who is this? I used to be. Now it's missed calls. No messages for me. Hello, who is this? I used to be. Now it's missed calls. No messages.
What's up, YouTube? So listen, I know it's been a long ass motherfucking time since I've posted because I really kind of fell off the face of the earth and just started doing my own shit. So I've been out the way. But today I'm here to speak on the fucking story about me and Ida. And yes, it's been a long time since we fought and since we had an altercation on the internet. And I know I should have dropped the video a long time ago, but I really just didn't care to explain myself to anybody because it was really like, no matter what I had to say, everybody was still going to choose whose side they wanted to choose type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm here to speak on it now because the story is still fucking rolling. I seen a video earlier this week kind of like still kind of speaking on me, and I'm just like, what's your motive? But I'm gonna show y'all because I ain't got no reason to motherfucking lie. Look, well, my group chat sent this to me while I was fucking. Let me see. Look, y'all.
Ever be friends with Dallas again? Hell no. Period. And it's just because the simple fact is, you waited months to tell me, you lied to my face, and then you tried to attack me. Yo! You tried to attack me, and I told you to leave. I was trying to take the high road. That's what really fucked with me. I tried to take the high road, and it really fucked mentality because this is a place that you slept, ate, bathed, X, Y, and Z, and you could just turn around, act innocent, and then when I tell you to leave, and I'm crying, like I locked myself in my own bathroom. If y'all didn't.
Moral of the story is still being talked about. Okay, so I'm really just here to clear up my side, and then after this, just let that be it because I'm over it. So, y'all, I had wrote in my notes in what order I was gonna talk about everything in. So, you know, just stay tuned because, like I said, this just happened a long time ago, but I remember everything like this. So first off, I'm gonna start. I already told you guys why it took me so long to make a video and why I'm making it now, and it's really just to get my side out there and really just clear my name, even though you're still gonna have some people that just dick ride badly. But first off, I'm gonna start off how we met. We met a couple years ago. I can't really remember the year we first met, but all I know is we all came up together on this Instagram shit. Me, her, Jano. I'm gonna just say us three, but it was a lot more people. But I'm gonna say us three because we're like the main characters of the story. So, when I first met her, we started doing Instagram lives together and this, that, and the third. I found out about her because I was already originally talking to Jano. I went on one of Jano's lives one day. He was on live with her. And if you know your man, like you know your man, then you know when they being friendly and when something just seemed like a little more than friends. So he was on live with her and it was just giving very much something going on. So I reached out to her after the live, pretty much asking her what her and Jano had going on. She explained to me that her and Jano talked. Me and her ended up getting on like FaceTime and showing each other messages. Whole time Jano texting me and her the same things at the exact same time. He go to sleep with me. He hang up on me after we go to sleep together and get on the phone with her. It's like he had us on a fucking routine type shit. So he had both of us fucked up if you want to be real. So he was on the phone like, F that nigga and da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. We came to, you know, what's the word? I don't know the word. We basically said that we was both gonna stop fucking with him. That's what it was. Like, and me and her had became cool because I can't be mad at you because of what my nigga doing. He being unfaithful. So I ain't had no problem with her. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to see what the fuck was going on, as any woman would if they go with somebody. So we both said that we was done with him and this, that, and the third. Fast forward, I ended up seeing her in person. She came to Atlanta. I met her, Janae, Jano, Sean, Funny Man, Gatelin. I think DeJuan was there. I don't remember everybody, but I know for sure those people were there. I'll show y'all a picture of when me and her first met because I have a picture of us. It'll be on the screen somewhere. And her and Jano were hella close. Like, he was there, she was there, and they were hella close to each other. So once I peeped that, I was like, okay, cool. Like, I see how everybody moving type shit. So I really, to make him mad, I started being on this boy named Sean. And you know, I didn't hunt Sean or anything like that, but I did kiss Sean. I guess like a couple days after that ended up getting back to Jano, he called me, he felt type of way. So then he really ended up taking Ida serious. But I think he really only took her serious, and I'm not saying it just because I don't like her or anything like that. I think he only literally took her serious to piss me off, which I didn't give a fuck at that point. It was really just, at this point, I had a problem with her because it's like, bitch, I thought you said we was done with Jano. So we ended up getting into it, we fell out, and that was that. I didn't talk to her for a long ass time. Like, I was through with her type shit. I would say like a year or a year and a half later on down the line, I was living in Atlanta at the time. I go on a live, I see that she's arguing with this girl named India. They finna get ready to fight. So I reach out, I'm like, hey, so what's up? I mean, like, I help y'all because, you know, at this point, the beef was over between me and her with that whole little situation with Jano, because I was over it. I had me a new man. I dated it. So I reached out to her like, hey, we could really go pull up on that whole type shit. She reached out like, hey, girl, I appreciate it. And come to find out, she live in Atlanta. I end up linking with her. I don't know if it was the next week or a couple days after we end up linking. I met her at the mall. I don't remember who was at the mall with her, but I know I saw her at the mall. And then from there, we ended up being close as shit. Like, I was literally seeing this girl on an everyday, if not every day, every other day basis. I was going over her house. We was going out. And that was that. So, like, you know, we was friends. And I thought we was going to stay like that. Because when I tell you stuff was going so good, it was going good as fuck. Like, there was no problems, no complaints. Nothing. I was actually really starting to fuck with her. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, maybe that's what we needed, was to fall out and like come back together or some shit. So I was really fucking with her. She was cool. Now for the part that everybody is waiting for. The kiss, why I waited so long to tell her, the everything. So, honestly, I don't really remember her video verbatim or anything like that, but in her video I do remember her saying how I wasn't invited to the Airbnb and stuff like that. That is a lie. I do have those messages of her pretty much inviting me to come stay at the Airbnb, so I really don't appreciate those lies like that, because one thing about me, I will not stay where I'm not welcome. It ain't never been nothing for me to get the fuck on. So that's why I was just like, okay. So fast forward to her party. It's a great fucking night. The party was great. I helped her with everything. I cooked, I cleaned, I ran errands. I was the driver for every motherfucking body, really, because at the time we were in Jay Filet's car, and you know, he just was letting everybody ride his shit. I ain't gonna lie. So I was driving everybody everywhere, and that was that. So fast forward, we at the night of the party, everybody partying, this, that, and the third. I think Ida and Janae had left to go do something. And I was walking in the hallway. I see Jano. Mind you, okay, so let me tell y'all, I do not drink whatsoever. I do not drink. I may take a shot here and there, but I don't get drunk. I don't do that. So I was very much sober and very much knew what the fuck was going on. Jano pulled my shirt and kissed me. That's what that was. After the fact of that happening, I was just like, all right. And I just walked away. The reason I did not tell Ida that night is because it's her birthday. Why would I tell her that? It's gonna ruin the whole motherfucking vibes. When, for me being around this girl, I know how she act behind that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I was not gonna tell her, ruin the fucking vibes. And mind you, we was at the Airbnb for like 4 or 5 days. I wasn't finna ruin the vibe. Was it 4 or 5 days, or was it like 3 days? I don't know. We was there. We was all there. And her party lasted like a couple days. So I wasn't gonna tell her, ruin the vibes. I know how she is. She gonna go in the room, and then the vibes are just gonna be off. I wasn't trying to do that on her birthday. So I just was like, I'm gonna just forget about that shit. Maybe that was wrong of me to do. One thing I can do is take accountability. Maybe that was wrong for me to do. Maybe I should have told her right then and there. Maybe things probably would have went completely different. But then again, things probably could have went the same way, and we probably would have got to fighting at the party. So who knows? You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of things to think about at one time. So I waited to tell her. Party over, everybody going back to Ida house. I really, at this point, the kiss wasn't really on my mind at this point. Like, it was not on my mind. I was not thinking about the shit. I wasn't. I'm gonna just be real with you. A lot of people think I'm lying about that. It just genuinely was not on my fucking mind. It was not. So, days go by, weeks go by. I think we in a whole different month. A month or 2 months at this point. It's me, her, Spencer, it was Doom, TJ, JT, all of us was at her house, but I think the boys had ended up leaving. So at that point, it was just me, her, and Spencer at the house. Her and Jano ended up getting into it on social media, like going back and forth, putting subliminal TikToks about each other. And one of his TikToks was like, you don't even know what happened on your birthday. Me and her being friends, of course, she gonna show me. She was like, look at what the fuck he just posted. So I look. And so as I'm looking at the TikTok, I'm like, what the fuck? What he mean? What he mean? And then it dawned on me like, bitch, I know he not talking about me. Oh shit, I need to tell her. So right when she showed me that, I get to think about the shit. I'm like, I gotta talk to you. I gotta tell you something. She was like, why not just tell me later? I'm like, no, I need to tell you now. Type shit. So I end up telling her, like, at your birthday party, Jano kissed me. Her whole face just changed. She was like, how do you expect me to react to something like that? And I was like, if you want to hit me, you can. Because I know how she is. I gave her so many opportunities. I'm like, if you want to hit me, you can. I understand that. And I actually did feel bad. My thing was, if I was trying to be spiteful to you or anything like that, the entire friendship, why would I even sit here and build this fucking bond with you in the first place? That's pointless. I wasted my damn time at this point. I didn't cook, clean, everything, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was not to be spiteful towards her. And that's what I need everybody to understand. Like, it genuinely was not on that. And so she ended up locking herself in the room. I'm telling Spencer what happened. I'm like, Spencer, like, can you just talk to her for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I end up going in the room. I'm hugging her. Like, I'm sorry. Like, at this point, me and her crying together because I didn't mean to hurt you or make you feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely was apologetic and felt bad. If y'all hear rain, it's because it's raining outside. Don't worry about it. So I actually was apologetic and shit about what had happened. She wasn't trying to hear what I had to say, which is understandable. She ended up locking herself in the bathroom, and I think she called Janae, and she asked me, like, could I leave? Like I said, I'm not staying nowhere I'm not welcome. So, of course, I grabbed my things and I left. And on my way home, I finally get home. I see that she's live. No, actually, before I even see that she's raining hella bad, so I had to cut the fucking cameras. But where I left off was she locked herself in the bathroom and ended up calling Janae. And then she ended up asking me, could I leave her house? Like I said, I don't stay nowhere where I'm not welcome, so I definitely got the fuck on. That's what it was. It took me like an hour to get home because it was hella traffic. If you live in Atlanta, then you know the fucking traffic ain't nothing to play with down here. I ended up getting home, got comfortable, laid in my bed, and then I started scrolling on Instagram. I just so happened to see a post that says Positive Ida has unfollowed Dallas. My mouth dropped to the floor. Why would you do that knowing the chaos it was gonna cause? So the post before that was the her and Jano post. So put 2 and 2 together. If she just unfollowed me while her and Jano getting into it, and everybody back in the day don't know that we fell out before over Jano, what you think they're gonna assume? So I'm like, wow, like, because of the friendship that we had built, I would think that what we dealt with in private wasn't gonna touch social media, but that's where you go wrong with assuming shit. So don't do that, okay? So I was already a little blowed about that, but I was like, fuck it, whatever. Maybe an hour or 2 later, Maj goes live. Guess who joined the live? Miss Isis. So she joins the live and she gets to telling, like, you know, the story with her and Jane, and she get to talking about why she unfollowed me. But not only is she talking about why she unfollowed me, she's also popping her shit about how she would beat my ass, this, that, and the third. And I'm over here like, nah, I know that ain't my shit I just heard. Because when I was at your house, I clearly asked you if you wanted to hit me and some more shit, and you told me no. Not that she was scary or anything, but you did not want to fight. So why are you popping it on this live like that's what you wanted to do? So it pissed me off. And at that point, I wanted to fight. So I called, and I had just got my hair done, y'all. I wasn't taking that wig off. I'm sorry, I wasn't taking it off. So I ended up calling my friend Blue. I'm like, look, I'm gonna fight, so you need to come scoop me. He was like, okay, period. So we ended up going over there. Mind you, she's still alive. Nobody knows that I'm pulling up at this point. This was like a secret, like, silent ghosting ass move. So I ended up going over there. Okay, so if you've seen the fight video, it looks like I was knocking and she just opened the door. I had to cut that video short because in reality, I was knocking for about 20 fucking minutes before she opened that goddamn door. So as long as I was knocking on that door, my fucking arms is numb and weak, bitch. Like, so when she finally did come out, it took me by fucking surprise. So all I could do was just boo. But then she came out so goddamn fast, it just took me off guard. I'm not gonna lie, it took me off guard, and I just was not expecting that. So I'll give it to her. I'll give it to the bitch. She did her big one. But yeah, we ended up fighting because I felt some type of way. And I will give it to her. She tried to take the high road and didn't want to fight. But my thing is, win, lose, draw, I don't like nobody saying that they gonna beat my ass because I want to see you do it. So that was that. That's how we ended up fighting. That's how everything happened. After that, you know, of course, we was not friends anymore. And that was... So... Oh, really? We were supposed to have a round 2. We were supposed to have a round 2 that same night. And I don't know if... I forgot who backed out or what, but it sure wasn't me. So, we were supposed to have a round 2. And it didn't happen. So, after that, it was... The rest is fucking history. But my whole point of really explaining this whole story, because like I said, it still being mentioned to this day. Some people still have questions that only I can explain from my fucking side. Because can't nobody tell me what the fuck I did. I'm the one that did it. So, yes. I'm tired of people calling me Cassie. Because Cassie knew what the fuck she was doing. I didn't start that shit. So, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I might have some tea about some other shit, you know, so just stay tuned for those videos. And yeah, thank y'all so much. Mwah.